Okay.
There you go.
Okay, let me share the screen. Okay, perfect. Can you see my screen right now?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
First of all, thank you, everybody. And I hope today's session to be informative and useful for everyone in the school. Thank you, Technology and Kais, for the introduction. And really, I would like to have interactive session. I will start with a few slides, okay, talking about who we are as TechCast, what the problem that we are solving, and the root cause of these problems, how we build a unique value proposition according to the voices or the customer feedback that we got during our initial meetings, the primary market research that we did with them. So a couple of things that I will highlight during the call, and feel free to ask any questions, okay, after the session, or after, I mean, my presentation. Okay, so the problem actually, according to our hypothesis that we found there is around 63 ICT professional and learners. They are not satisfied about their technical skills, and this actually lead them to either quit, okay, from their IT career, or to shift to or to stay as is with the current with what they have actually in terms of the IT skills, which keep them have weaknesses in their IT skills, etc. So they are not grow in terms of career development. So this is the problem when we start thinking about this hypothesis and deep dive into this by having the primary, starting with the secondary market research to validate this hypothesis. And then with primary market research, when we start meeting with customers one-to-one and start discussing this. And the beauty of this actually starts two years before even come up with our platform, okay? Because we are in touch with our with the teams, let's say with the TechCast members, okay? And we call them TechCast members because they are the key developer, okay, who's helping us to develop TechCast platform nowadays. So we start to interact with these people who are already in touch with us, okay, for any technical consultations, free technical consultations before me and my co-founder, Ahmed, I will introduce him later on. So based on that, we found based on these difficulties that they have to reach their ICT knowledge, mainly it's focusing about, okay, we summarize it in 2 key points. The language, one of the key points that affecting them to enrich their knowledge, and when it comes to the ICT, which is the information communication technology and IT environment or industry. The second, even there is a lot of English platforms that's available, which is really state of art, but due to these challenges in terms of language, they are not able to catch up and be up to date with the technology. And they start looking for the Arabic language platform technology that delivering the IT content. And they found, and the feedback we got from them, it's really providing inaccurate information, or there is some weaknesses. It's not focusing it's not focusing platforms. They are just delivering pieces of technologies and not focusing even about technologies. If you ask these technology, their platform, you'll find something is talking about project management, something is talking about, let's say, IT, and other training or content is talking about the business and law and marketing. So it's not focused platform. And according to their feedback, also it's not qualified in terms of the content qualification, in terms of teaching, preparation, in terms of providing the hands-on platform or environment that can be utilized during their learning, learning time. So the key, let's say, problem that we discovered during or observed during our primary market research with customers. So we asked them, Mr. Customers, how you are currently managing that, and they spend a lot of time just to read tons of books, okay, to enhance their knowledge in terms of these technologies. They use the English platforms and they try to use the translations, as you can see here, okay, to try to understand, which take more time from them, okay, to get in and have a good practice when it comes to the technology. So this is one of the challenges. It takes them more time, consuming more time to be up to the level that can support his company, support his business, support even his career. During this also, we start to ask, okay, do they prefer to go for online courses? And we found most of the answers, yes, the online courses, online training, either recorded or live training, it's preferred by them instead of the on-site, especially during these days, during the pandemic days. So we felt that our hypothesis is close to or matching or align with the customer needs. And this is what actually we provide nowadays. We are providing around 14 courses, and we start with the expert level because when we come to the expert level, we found there is no one. We are the first platform in the Middle East, okay, or targeting, let's say, the Middle East market, is delivering the expert track end to end, covering the whole technology to be an expert for enterprise infrastructure, which is one of the CCIE or Cisco certification, prestigious certification that they can acquire if they go via our platform courses. And we are providing these recorded videos. We are planning to launch our live courses, but we did a couple of these live courses. I can't say it live courses, I'll say live sessions, but the live courses will establish maybe end of this year or early next year, January maybe. But this is one of the content that we are delivering. We are delivering a workbook. It's not enough to go and just explain the idea or the technology and practice, okay, via the recorded videos. We are providing a workbook that's summarizing every step that you need to do, and starting from how to design, how to build, how to operate and manage even the network itself. And we're providing this workbook in Arabic and English language as well. So let's say one of the examples that we have, one technology is covered. Our workbook, it includes around 300 pages. So we cover end to end. And every pieces that make them ready for the industry, as well as to help them to prepare themselves for the expert certification. Also, we provided other couple of documents in terms of topology, design, etc., how to build the initial setup for your network, and also how to practice, okay, by using the UNL files, etc. And we plan, by time now, we build our infrastructure as TechCast, and we'll provide it to them as a complimentary, okay, when they subscribe for our courses. Who's the customer that we are targeting? We are targeting the Middle East market, okay, because we are delivering the courses in English and in Arabic language, but without translating that English terminologies, because we don't want to isolate these peoples, okay, to be in sync with their colleagues, okay, who's taking English, talking English language, because these terminologies, it will be the same across all languages. So we are targeting nowadays we are targeting B2C consumers and professionals, okay, and we have a couple of subscribers nowadays, okay, they subscribe from different organizations, and they enjoy our services and platform right now. Then we'll move forward, okay, in the next maybe by end of second year to start targeting the B2B. The question here, when we launch our platform, actually we launched our platform early this year in 10th of January 2021, and almost we didn't complete our year, but we are in good track right now. Okay, so based on the problem that we talk about, this is the unique value proposition that we'd like to deliver to our customer, to have Arabic online training hands-on interactive technical community. We have this community in WhatsApp group, in Telegram group, and Slack groups. Also, they can interact with us via the platform itself. So all these channels that help them to master the technology and advance their career. I would like just to introduce that the co-founder as well, while Ahmed, he's part of the call as well. While he will be he's the co-founder and CTO who's taking care about developing the technical content and be in sync with other instructors that we hired to deliver the other tracks. So now we are delivering complete track enterprise network infrastructure, but we are now working to build the data center track, the security and cybersecurity track, and also the network automation and definite track, which is trending nowadays. So while I would like to I need you to say hi to the team in this call.
Yes, hi everyone. I hope that everyone can hear me.
Thank you, Wael. Thank you. So also, I would like to thank the unknown soldiers who's actually helped us to launch this. Launch this platform. The launching team, Dr. Wael Yahya. Wael Yahya is the network automation expert. He's joining us end of the last year, and he's working with us to develop the network automation content. He's actually nowadays he's working with U of T, University of Toronto, and he's one of the scientists that working there. Okay, to support more toward the health industry, but he's now engaging with us in network automation. Also, I would like to thank Joanna Al-Fatmi. She's supporting us to build everything in terms of our posts, the graphic and motion stuff, etc. So thank you, Joanna. Also, I don't want to miss our advisors who's helping us a lot. Okay, starting from Chris. Chris is the CEO and senior executive who's helping me, and I enjoy the technical, the business discussion. Okay, where we stand today, what we have to do, how can we increase our heads? Okay, what we did, we discussed our mistakes that we did in terms of how to reach our customers. Andrea, he already part of One Hub team. He's helping me when it comes to digital marketing. And nowadays, believe me, guys, when we start, we don't know how to reach our customers. We have in high level, we know that we can utilize the social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, etc. And by time we know that, okay, if you would like to target X country, you will find them in this platform. Okay, so for example, if I would like to target Egypt, most of them, okay, I can reach them via the Facebook, Saudi Arabia and Gulf area through the LinkedIn. So by this time, these things we learned by time, but I got the hands-on tools, okay, for digital marketing from Andrea. Technisha, thank you for all the coordination and facilitation that you provide to me during the shadowing, and link me with Chris and Ria. So thanks to you. And the floor for you right now to start the interview for Q&A.
Yeah, thank you so much. I think, as always, your presentations are so thorough, and really appreciate the background and sharing the information about your colleagues and the amazing work that your team is doing. I'm going to start off our question and answer period with a few questions of my own, and I invite all of you to put any of your questions in the chat, because Sarah, my colleague, will be going through there to ask them on your behalf. So let me just go ahead and share my screen quickly. And so the first question, because you already did such a great job of telling us about where your business idea came from, what I'd love to know is, how do you continue to grow and develop as an entrepreneur?
Okay, actually, when I start thinking about TechCast, actually I started as as an idea to interact with our community, technical community. Okay, and we don't have, in that time, we don't have an idea to build the platform. Okay, it came actually from our followers, me and Weil, who's pushing us to have a complete content, a platform that can help them to enhance their idea, enhance their, technical skills. So keep growing into entrepreneurship area. Then I start thinking, okay, let me get the science behind it. Okay, let me get to understand how to develop and validate our hypotheses and such ideas. So I was enrolled in my master program at Rice University in 2018. Okay, moving forward with that program, developing. By the way, I was working multiple ideas in that time. One of them, TechCast, and it was the first one we launched nowadays. So so to interact with the community and having the entrepreneurship ecosystem, okay, and interact with these peoples, be part of business incubator. When I moved from Toronto to Ottawa, I was searching who's the business incubator that's available here in Ottawa to be part of. So I would like to thank Qais. Qais is in our community group. He shared the link about OneHub, and immediately I joined to that, the first session. I remember that session, and immediately I start ask for support, how to contribute to such community, be part of this incubator, asking for support, etc. So by without asking for support, without interacting with the entrepreneurship ecosystem, you will not be able to grow and grow for future growth in your business idea.
That's amazing. Thank you for that. Shout out to Guys for spreading the word. It's I think it's really great that you highlighted, even when you're moving not only countries, but from different cities, it's always good to find connections right away to see what supports are available for you, especially free supports when you're just starting out.
Yeah.
So we're very honored to have you as a client of OneHub. My next question is, what has been, your most satisfying moment in business so far? Please tell us.
Okay. First of all, feeling that you providing or delivering a value to your customers, this is a great achievement. Okay. Feeling that you can add the value to your community, this is another great achievement, that you will feel that you satisfied. You are adding something to the community. Okay. Regardless of if you are, at the end, it's a business, I know, but you would like to figure out, okay, there is a problem, and I was a part of solving this problem. So you will be proud about yourself when you feel that you can contribute and add value to this. This is one of the things they really that make us proud about what we deliver. Being part again of the community of entrepreneurs and be aware about what's going on, what's happening there. This is part of it, and without be part of business incubator, this is will not be, we will not be achieved. You have to be part of OneHub, okay, as because if we are here in Ottawa, creating and developing the community, okay, and expanding your idea, exchanging your ideas with other peers. This is another additional value, because, sometimes you will feel that you will believe on something, but actually you will see it from one angle. Okay, and you will miss the rest of the angles. So you have to look for your hypothesis and ideas from different angles. So exchanging the ideas with peers will open a lot of stuff in your mind to keep enhancing and moving forward in your idea.
Amazing. Yes, it sounds like you've put a lot of thought and heart into making sure. Oh, so sorry.
No problem.
I'm going to turn the mic over to Sarah. Sarah, if you could ask the first question.
Well, it's actually not a question. I just want to ask everyone to kindly provide their full names and email addresses in the chat. And the reason I'm asking is that, like, it's that some people were not on our list, which is fine. We just need this information to be able to follow up with everyone after this event and see if you are interested in our services. So I will really appreciate it if everyone will put their names and like their full names and email addresses in the chat. I'm so sorry for interrupting you.
Oh, okay. No, thank you for sharing that. Okay, so we do have a question in the chat, I believe, Sarah, but I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's from Ahmed Alammari, and his question is, did you start your sales? If not, when are you going to start, and what is your expectations about sales?
Perfect, thank you. Of course, we launched officially and commercially starting from January this year, 10th of January this year. And imagine that it was even exceeded our expectation. Within 40 minutes, we have 10 subscribers, okay, subscribe for our, complete bundle track end-to-end, which include 14 courses in that bundle. So within 14 minutes after we launch, it gives us good indication that we are in the right track, and we are start generating some sales and revenue from that. When you start, I would like to share my feeling when I start see that these subscribers start to interact with our course content. It was really amazing that we feel we really add a value, and also when you see that your revenue is start calculating, okay, and you feel these numbers more increase by time, so you'll start feel, yeah, I'm delivering yes a value to community. Also, I'm generating a revenue out of it.
Amazing. Thank you for that question, and thank you for answering that. Another question for you is, what was your, let's say, the most important risk that you tackled in your business thus far, and how did you overcome it?
Sure. Planning and keep planning how to build and optimize your idea. This is very important. You will save tremendous, okay, stuff in terms of time, money, okay, to build your idea in right manner. So I will just share one of the examples. When you start thinking about building this platform, converting or moving from YouTube channel, TechCast YouTube channel, and having pieces here and there in terms of live sessions, okay, to have a comprehensive platform, we start to build it from scratch, okay. In the beginning, we think that, okay, we need to develop everything from scratch. And once we start interact with the different developers, we got the quotations, and it's cost us thousands, hundred thousands of dollars, okay, to build such platform according to our plan and strategy. So here's the benefit. You have to rethink about how can I build, okay, a modular platform. When I said modular, that you can keep adding to this platform and keep adding pieces when you grow, okay, that customer utilize it by time. How you can think if there is any ready-made platform available as a learning management system, because this is the industry that I'm working with as a TechCast. Is there any ready-made learning management systems that can provide me the backend system, the platform, instead of building it from scratch? So imagine that once we rethink about this and fine-tune our approach, instead of building it from scratch, building the platform from scratch to utilize the current learning platform system, management system, we save more than 80% of our expenses of our budget, okay, to invest in the initial stage. And when you save that, okay, this will help you a lot, and to think about developing the other stuff instead of, okay, I saved this 80%, I will reallocate this 80% to develop more when it comes to the real value, which is the content that we develop in terms of courses to our customers. Okay, to hire the right instructor, hire the right people to build the rest of the, of the cost, the content. So this is the key point. Okay, we have to rethink 100 times. Okay, when you start, because such saving, you will make you more relaxed, and you will have a clear impact when you come to think about your break even. Okay, will speed up your break even when you think about it. So this is one of the stories that I would like to share. The 3 takeaways that I would like to say. Okay, your business has to be modular. Okay, modular means that customers, they are not expecting from you as a startup to give them 100%, okay, or comprehensive things, okay, in terms of the platform from A to Z. Just make it modular, flexible, and agile enough to keep adding and developing it by time. Always get the feedback from customers. When we start, after the 3 months, we start communicating with our subscribers and getting their feedback. They give us positive and negative feedback, but we focus about negative feedback to enhance our platform. They give us in terms, even if the coloring, okay, this kind of coloring, it's annoying them. We'll start watching our content. So we try to fine tune such small things. Yeah, it's a small thing, but it's very important to be in touch with your customer to get their feedback, because at the end, you are working for customers. Okay, if there is no market, no customer, there is no business at the end. And the third point that I would like to take it as takeaway, okay, keep developing your content. Okay, don't build it once and say, okay, we are there. Because when it comes to the technologies keep growing, keep updated every time. So we have to know, at least in terms of percentage. I know from my industry, every 5 years, the whole technology will be up to date, outdated, and we have to keep updating the stuff. So 25 to 30% we have to keep updating this. Okay, let's say every 2 to 3 years. So we know that from our industry. So this is the 3 takeaways that I would like to share with you, and hopefully to be useful.
Such valuable insights. Thank you for sharing that. It's so important to reflect on your setbacks and use them as a stepping stone to create something new or pivot in a way that's actually meaningful to your client base. And also, I loved hearing your message about listening to your customers and making sure you're creating avenues to generate that feedback as much as possible, because that, again, is just going to support your growth. So thank you for that, especially for the newer entrepreneurs in the room. They can definitely benefit from these tips. So my next question for you, similar to what you've said about listening to your client base, please tell us, what is it that, or how, I should say, why do you believe your customers choose you and your company over your competitors?
Okay, perfect. And this is where you can think about how to deliver the unique value proposition to your customers, because if customers didn't feel the value of what you are delivering, they will not subscribe and they will not buy your product. And this is very, very important. And you have, and also you have to think about, because this unique value proposition, it has to be, keep your eyes on it and keep developing this by time. This is very important. So refer back to your questions in this regard, adding, or let's say, keeping in touch with customer, be close to the customer, listen to his feedback, keep showing that his feedback is a value to you, okay, to be reflected in your platform or in your business idea. Let them be part of your growth, okay, and let them contribute toward your business idea. So once they feel they feel their contribution is added to your platform, they will, of course, they will believe in your idea and moving forward to buy your product and continue using your product by time, because you are looking for, you are not looking for one-time customer, you're looking for a recurring customer, recurring revenue, to have a business, sustainable business at the end. Without these things, without customer feedback, okay, you will not survive.
Wow,
will not be able to
that's
survive.
right. That makes sense. I also think it's what was interesting in what you said was how you co-create with your customer. It's almost as if they're invested as much as you are, because it offers a better product for them at the end of the day. So you have some really great connections with the clients you've able to gain at TechCast. I want to use this opportunity to ask my colleague, Sarah, to share any additional questions that you've had in the audience has.
Yeah, sure. So let me just read this question. It seems like you are targeting professionals on ICT, but don't you have a plan to provide beginners courses in the field for interested people in this area who want to learn about the field with no previous knowledge?
Okay, noted. So let me start with why we start with the expert level, okay, when we launch our platform. Because there is there is the niche, okay, when it comes to the expert level. No one today, okay, in the Middle East covering this, and we are proud we can say that we are proud to say that we are the first Arabic platform that delivering the expert level nowadays. So when you start your business idea, you would like to start with, you can't start with everything, okay. You have to start with the niche, with the idea or the niche idea that you will feel the early adopter can jump and subscribe and get your product and service immediately. So we start with this, and answering your question about the initial associate level, let me call them associate level, who doesn't have a knowledge in terms of XY technology. Yes, we are targeting these people, and we are. We agreed together, me and Weil, as the co-founder, okay, to deliver the associate level, okay, for networking, and also network automation to our associate, our early, let's say the beginners, customer, student, and this will be delivered for free to them, without any single cost. So why we are delivering this for free to them? Because we have to look to the community as well. We have to add the value to the community. We have to give the first hand to our beginners, okay, to get into the IT industry and to test the water and feel and find themselves, okay, within such a wide industry in IT. So the association level will be delivered. It's in our roadmap. We plan to deliver it actually this quarter, but unfortunately will not be able to deliver this. This quarter, unless Weil can add something from his side. He's leading this, but it will be delivered for free. Maybe early, I guess early next year, if I'm not mistaken. Why correct me for that? Did I answer the question?
I think you did, yes. It's it's nice to have the team on the call too to kind of verify things. But yeah, thank you for answering that questions. While we wait for more questions to show up in the chat, I have another one for you.
Go ahead.
Would you be able to tell us, who or what has been your greatest inspiration on your entrepreneurial journey so far?
Actually, when it comes to this part okay, there is actually many role models, I would say, okay, when it comes to this part. Of course, okay, the customer, okay, for me, it's one of the role models that I believe I have to get my inspiration and motivation and encouragement from them. And TechCast, TechCast platform is one of the example. It came from the customer. It's not came from our side.
Nice. So still just staying in that co-creation with your customers and using them as the main inspiration.
Yeah, of course. Be part of the community discussion, exchanging the ideas, hypotheses with other peers. This is another way, or another, let's say, fuel to motivating us and inspiring us, okay, to move forward. So I guess this is the two. There is a lot, but let me highlight these two key points here.
Absolutely. Yes, definitely connecting with community, staying with other entrepreneurs who have like-minded motivations is definitely going to keep you inspired and have you have the finger on the pulse in terms of what's going on in your industry, what your peers are doing, and how they're reaching for new heights. Definitely inspires you, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, of course. And during even the journey, during the growth and journey of your business idea, okay, when you have, for example, I would like to thank Chris. He's part of the call today. And I would like to say hi to Chris. Thank you, Chris, for joining. Chris, he's one of added value to TechCast. He added a lot of and tremendous value to TechCast, okay, when you come and have let's say a monthly and bi-weekly session sometimes discussing some business challenges that we have and how we tackle these things. I mean, discussing about it, okay, be transparent with the problem and the challenges that you have. This is key point to keep developing and grow in your business idea. So
absolutely,
getting the shadowing, okay, from business incubator like One Hub and the expertise who's part of the One Hub, okay, this is also one of the things that keep encouraging you, okay, toward the growth. I will not say that your life will be Binky life, okay, that everything is easy, everything is smooth. No, we got few days that we are thinking about. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, and we reached to the frustration level that, oh, it doesn't work. So what we have to do next? How can we tackle this? How can we overcome these challenges? So if without getting the shadowing support from expertise like Chris and the team, the whole One Hub team here, you will not be able to figure out how to find what kind of things that you have to fine tune to move forward in the right and back to the right track, let's say.
Absolutely. Yeah, you brought up some really great points. Obviously, I'm a huge mentorship. I think mentorship is so important on anyone's entrepreneurial journey. And for those of you who are new on the call, Chris Pitcher is actually Ahmed's mentor from the One Hub mentorship program and has done an amazing job of supporting. And so I think, Ahmed, your point about being transparent about the problem definitely goes a long way, because if you're holding back, that's, you're honestly limiting yourself as to how you can really tackle the problem in an effective way. So thank you for bringing that point up and being honest about your own journey. The candor is definitely valued here. We like to talk about the real experience, not the sugar-coated things that happen in entrepreneurship. So I just want to open it up. If there's anybody who is comfortable.
Before, Tanisha, sorry to interrupt you. just one thing that just regarding the, I just said that I would like to give it as an example for transparency about with yourself about the problem. We end up during our few months ago. So we found there's number of subscribers going down. Okay, and we start thinking about, okay, how can we agile, okay, to do something that attract more customers, more hits, okay, to sign up and get in touch with us about our services that we are delivering today. For example, in the beginning in our business plan, we don't have, let's say, a plan to build the lab environment, okay? We decide to share the, let's say, the lab files that they can practice in their own laptops or in their own environment, okay? And this is one of the challenges that we got out of the feedback from customers. And most of the customers, they said, okay, you are delivering, you are delivering everything, okay, content, videos, workbook, etc. But I don't have the real environment, let's say the suitable environment to build these labs and practices. So immediately we have to be agile, and in terms of response to our customers, we start building our own lab as a TechCast, okay? And we'd like to have this ready-made environment for our subscribers, and we'll have it as a complimentary part of their subscription, so they can utilize, let's say, 10 to 20 hours, okay, practicing a couple of stuff, okay, free of charge as a part of subscription. So this thing will be complimentary, but also it's adds something else on top of our services, which is doing some upselling by renting the racks in future, okay, for customers who's looking to rent for extra hours, okay, to practice more technologies, etc. So the message here that I'd like to deliver, yeah, you have to be agile when you build your business model, okay? You have to don't stuck with that. You have to relook again to that business model, fine tune it, add something you didn't consider it in the beginning when you launch your product or service. Try to add it, even try to add it as complimentary, free for charge, to get the feedback, the initial feedback, which is really will add a value to you to keep enhancing and having a stable product, stable environment, let's say, when you come to launch it as a commercial product later on.
Wow, that's amazing. You heard it here, everyone. Being agile is going to get you ahead. Thank you for sharing that. That was a tremendous challenge that you were up against, and in creating the lab. And so it's really innovative what you were able to create, and even presenting it as a free offering. That's amazing. There is no question why you were named a Cisco Champion of 2021. So kudos to you and your team for that amazing achievement.
Yeah, this is one of the achievements that we're proud to say. Okay, and if I just, okay, I would like to share something, but I guess it's we have 6 minutes. I don't want to.
Yeah, go ahead.
I would like to get more stuff or more questions from who's joining us today. And simple that Cisco Champion. Okay, me and Wael Ahmed, the co-founders, we got this recognition by Cisco as a partner for Cisco to be recognized based on our contribution towards Cisco community, and to share the knowledge, okay, with the Cisconian or Cisco community by having the free videos, blogs, etc. Contribute the Cisco community in their platform, their portal, by answering a couple of questions, etc. These things also, let's say, lead me to say one thing now. Okay, one of the messages that you have to, I have to deliver to in this session, you are not working alone. Okay, there is a partner that can contribute to your business idea. Okay, you have to align with them. You have to get their recognition, especially with the big names like Cisco. Such things, such recognition, reward, will help you to build the trust with customers also when you sell the product. Because customer, when you found that, oh, TechCast co-founder, they are a Cisco champion for 2020, it seems something big for the people in network industry and IT industry days. Oh, these people is trusted by Cisco, okay, and they are delivering the valued content, okay, to customers. So it's the time now to subscribe and enjoy the services and platform. Services and training and content via our platform. So yes, it helped us a lot. And still, we are thinking how to utilize it. At the last call with Chris, we are thinking about how can we utilize it in the right way. How can we utilize this recognition from Cisco as much as we can? So still, we are working on that, developing our roadmap, and hoping to get something out of it.
Great, you're already brainstorming how you can use that recognition. You could definitely leverage, Cisco's platform and follow it for your own benefit. And so that's huge. It's great to hear that you and Chris have some ideas under wraps. All right, so my colleague put into the chat information about our next info session. If you are interested in learning more about OneHub services, please join. It's coming up soon. We're wrapping up today. I just want to say a huge thank you to Ahmed for being here today, for joining.
You are more than welcome. Thanks to you and the team.
No problems. Yes, all of the team at OneHub, you should really be proud of everything you've been able to accomplish and the services that we offer. We love hearing amazing stories such as yours, and we love making spaces like this for entrepreneurs to give back and share insights. And so just, paying it forward. Before we close, I'm just going to launch a quick poll. I want to hear from everybody in the audience. We have 2 questions. First is, are you likely to attend future Lunch and Learn events? Yes or no? And also share with us your favorite way of networking. You have a few options. So please share with us. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you everyone for attending today's session. We would love to have you join our next Lunch and Learn session in December. Where we talk with hopefully another OneHub alumni, if not an immigrant entrepreneur who's doing amazing things in our community here in Ottawa. I think it's important to spread the word. And thank you for responding in the poll. I can share the results with all of you. Let's see, it seems like a few more people are responding. Giving everybody time to respond. Okay, so votes are in. We're definitely going to have a next event in December. So hope to see you all there. Looks like most people like to network through other people, which is great. Hopefully you picked up some contacts in the chat today and you can follow up with someone who could support your business. And it seems like people also love connecting with professional or community organizations such as OneHub. So keep your eye open for what we're doing with OneHub. We like to work with other community organizations, and there's lots of free programming out there. Sometimes it just doesn't get the recognition that it needs, but we're happy to connect you. So looking forward to seeing you all in December. I hope you all have a great day. Looks like we have some comments in the chat. Okay. Great. Everyone's happy. That looks good. Awesome. So thank you again. I hope you all have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, Tatisha. Thank you, the team, whole OneHub team. And thank you for the joiners as well. And hopefully, I hope that you get it's a useful session and informative session for you that it can add a value to your entrepreneurship journey.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great
Thank you, Ahmed. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ahmed.